Did you immediately go into dealing with the youth, at-risk youth?
No. See, what happened was, I didn't even know that was even opportunities existed in it. Like, you know what I mean? So after I did I met the guard, I met the guard AZ, and he asked me, did I want to do some construction? I said, sure.
AZ from where?
Nah, he from, it's mad AZs, but
right.
So, but me and him ran across each other. Like, I ran across him my third week home at the parole office. Mm-hmm. I had my crown on, and he was like, peace guards. Then we went on Jamaica Avenue, got some donuts and some coffee, and sat in the park. They had the ciphers in. Damn, I forgot the name of that park. I've been in that park mad times. But we went to the park that they had the ciphers in the summertime in Island Queens, Rufus Park.
Okay.
So we chopped it up, and then we stayed click tight since then. And they didn't lay us off. We would go to work, and they wasn't like letting us work no more because work slowed down. But instead of telling us before we come all the way, we'd be the first two on the site. But then like some of the Spanish dudes, they would allow them to work. So I was like, yo, I can't keep coming out here. Like, you know what I mean? I said, yo, I ain't disposable. So I started going to like employment readiness programs. I was already enrolled to go back to school, you know. So like the next semester. So I was like, yo, I'm not doing this, man. I said, yo, I'm not expendable, you know. And that's the work. So I went, but the fact that I'm on parole, and one of the conditions of being on parole was maintaining employment. So, you know, job readiness programs, they suffice as well. And while I was doing that, you know, I'm just on my own too, putting in applications. You gotta learn how to use the different sites like Indeed, Idealist, and stuff like that. And I seen something for Archer's Mentor out in a space called Safe Space out there in Queens, right off of Jamaica Avenue. So I applied for it. They called me. I think I had like I had two interviews. The first interview, I never had an interview like this before. The first interview was with their whole team. So I'm interviewing, it's like about 7 people interviewing me at the same time. But it was a brother from the job readiness program, you know. He did a long bid, but he was one of the trainers. He was like, anytime you have an interview and there's more than one person, you only be concerned about who asked you the question. And it was crazy. It was that same week that he, you know, told us that in a workshop. And here it is. I'm on an interview with mad people. So I'm just, whoever asked me the question, I'm locked in on them. And then when I was walking out, it was an older brother. He was formerly incarcerated. He was like, yo, I got a lot of pull, don't worry about it. Like, I'm gonna put a good word in for you. I like the way, you know, you carried yourself. Cool. So then I come out to parole. You know, when you go to the parole office, you can't have your phone on. You have your phone off. So then when I come out, I turn my phone on. I got messages from the director of that department. Like, yo, my team love you. When can you come in for an interview? So I can, you know, I set that interview up. The rest was history. And that's how I knew that, yo, like, you know, like in the market, in that field, you know, they actively seek to hire people that's been formerly incarcerated because they consider us credible messengers. And then I didn't know, and I just didn't look back. I just, you know, one opportunity led to another opportunity.
How long did it take you to learn that?
This had to be around.
You came on in 2014.
Yeah, this had to be around like, it was in. I should put on my resume. You know what I mean? I want to say 2015, somewhere around there. 2015, like going more towards the spring, summertime. 2015, yeah. And I rolled back in school as well. I rolled into BMCC for computer network technology too. So which everything worked out because I was able to go to school full time because the job was a part-time job. but my people would hold me down. Like, you know, my mother. That's what I'm saying. I had a good support system. Like so yeah, it was very important, and so it allowed me to do certain other things without worrying about, you know, food, clothing, and shelter. So yeah, and after that, just, you know, one opportunity led to another opportunity, and here I am, still taking advantage of those opportunities.
Right.
If Mecca did this.